Cumming, Georgia is one of the top cities where we're seeing a lot of growth here in Georgia, and with good reason. But are you a glass half full or half empty type of person? Because there's a lot that's going on here in Cumming that you really need to know about, and perspective is everything. I'll let you decide, but do me a huge favor, and at the end of this video, drop your perspectives in the comments. One of the biggest factors that has always drawn people into Cumming is the fact that it's right here on Lake Lanier. Over half of Cumming is going to border Lake Lanier. So if you're looking for a lake property or maybe even a community that's right on the water, Cumming's going to have quite a few options for you. There's also multiple marinas close by, so if you have a boat, maybe you want a little bit of property so that you can house it there and then just put your boat into the water when you're ready, you're gonna have so many options when it comes to Cumming as well. Along with a lot of the growth has come traffic, and unfortunately that's just something that you see in the cities as they continue to have people move in or relocate, and traffic in Cumming is one that definitely has taken a toll. I feel like they've been working on Highway 400 for probably the last 10 years. I will say that a lot of it has been just making it safer. For the longest time, our Highway 400 was just a 2-lane road going out to the middle of what felt like nowhere. But now we have a lot of growth in these areas with the outlet malls in Dawsonville and Cumming City Center over here in Cumming. So you're just seeing a lot more traffic. They've closed up a lot of the pathways to go across Highway 400. They built a completely brand new overpass. So it does help alleviate some of that traffic that we've been experiencing. However, going through the process of building infrastructure after the masses have already come is never a fun thing. You've heard me mention on the channel the push for micro cities, and Cumming is definitely one that is experiencing growth in that as well. You've got Cumming City Center with a lot of new restaurants and shopping. You've got the amphitheater here where they host different things every weekend. You've got a great little coffee shop in Myth and Legend, and supposedly Rock and Taco is coming later this year. You've also got Vickery Village, which is attached to probably one of my favorite communities here in Cumming, Vickery. Then there's Collections at Forsyth with some great shopping as well. You're just minutes to Halcyon and Avalon and Alpharetta if you're wanting to go shopping on a little bit larger scale or check out even more restaurants. But Cumming is not done growing yet. You've probably heard me mention the Gathering. The Gathering is going to be kind of similar to the Battery, which is over in Marietta if you've ever been to the Braves Stadium. It's going to house a large-scale arena where the hockey team can play, but also concerts could be held and other things that go on. There's going to be lots of shopping, restaurants. There's also going to be apartments and commercial buildings. So this space could potentially really just bring a lot of growth to the Cumming area. You have a lot of smaller shops as well with like Publix, Kroger, lots of just regular shopping right down the street outside of neighborhoods, so you don't have to necessarily drive 10-15 minutes to get to grocery stores or a Starbucks for that matter. Something that you will have to keep in mind is Cumming is not exactly a walkable area, so you're definitely going to need a car. If public transportation is something that you're in need of, Cumming's not going to be the greatest area for that. We have public transportation obviously close by, but realistically MARTA and even the buses are going to stop a little bit closer in just south of Alpharetta. So if you're looking for public transportation here in Cumming, you're more looking at Uber or a friend. Cumming and really Forsyth County as a whole is a really large area. We kind of here locally will divide it up into like south, middle, and north because it's all very distinctly different. But one of the great things about the area being so large is that there was still lots of land left to be developed. So you're going to notice that there is a lot of new construction growth right here in Cumming. In neighboring Suwanee, you're not seeing quite as much new construction as you see here for the simple fact that there just wasn't as much room for growth. So I looked at the numbers recently, and currently there are 3 homes available new construction in Suwanee. Over in Cumming, there's over 100. There are a lot of different options for new construction, starting at $500,000 and going well over $1 million. There's ranch plans for 55 plus, or there's room for in-laws to come and stay. Cumming is one of the areas that you could also still get a house with a little bit of land if that's something that's more your speed. However, most of the time, if you're looking for a little bit of land, you're probably going to be looking at a resale, so make sure that you keep that in mind. Forsyth County has lower taxes than most of the other surrounding counties. Plus, you have the bonus of having the senior exemption on your property taxes, which can save you close to 50% on your property tax bill. Plus, you have the Big Creek Greenway, which connects a lot of the areas. I've talked about this in so many of the videos, but the suburbs of Atlanta just were not made for walking or being connected when they were first thought about. And so now people are trying to kind of backslide and put that into play. A lot of the calls that I get from you guys is really talking about schools, and one of the big things that's making you want to make a move to the new area that you're looking at when this potential case, possibly Cumming, Georgia, is going to be the schools. And are they good? I can tell you this. Cumming has a lot of highly rated and highly sought after schools. There are multiple schools here that are rated 8s, 9s, and 10s. You can definitely look at the different class sizes, so looking at the student to teacher ratio, because I know that that's something that a lot of parents have concern with. And if you take a look at niche.com, it will give you all of the information that you need. Forsyth County and Cumming, Georgia are not done growing yet. As a matter of fact, I think we're probably going to be watching this growth for years to come. So if you've been thinking about making a move to Cumming or even any of the suburbs around Cumming, I want to be your real estate resource of choice. Go ahead and reach out to me at ashley@myhaventeam.com, and I'll see you on the next video.